Okay, so it is Saturday, and you know my favorite thing to do on the weekends, whether it's a Saturday, a Sunday, a Monday, a Tuesday, pick a day, any day. And my favorite thing to do is to hustle. I love to make money, and that is what we are doing today. Yesterday, when I was out and about, I got a notification on my phone indicating that I had a Turo reservation. And I could not be happier. This reservation is a guest who's coming into town for 15 days, and I am getting paid $1,000 for this reservation. Yes, $1,000. So, love it, love it, love it. So the guest, again, is flying into town for 15 days. They need the vehicle to be delivered to the airport here in Austin, which is Bergstrom. They're paying me a $115 delivery fee. In addition to that, they're also paying a last-minute booking fee of approximately $100. So in total, I'm making $946 in change. Well, we're going to say $1,000. I like $1,000 better. So we're going to be making $1,000 off this reservation. Listen, if you are out there and you're thinking about doing Turo, I don't care what business idea that you're thinking about, whether it's Turo, whether it's any other business idea that you have, do not hesitate to take the steps necessary to believe in you. I can honestly say I was out one day working, doing Instacart, and I had been sort of going back and forth with whether or not I wanted to do Turo because I was afraid of the financial implications of taking that leap of faith, but I'm glad I did. So if you are like me, right, and you like to live in the safe zone because you're afraid to take risk, you're risk averse, but you want to be your own boss, do it because the rewards are great. And it's not a failure. Even if it doesn't work out for you, it's only a failure if you don't learn from it. So if you're thinking about Turo and you have questions about how I did it or what I'm doing or what vehicles I have on the platform, reach out to me. I'm always happy to share information. So anyway, you guys, again, this particular reservation is paying me about $1,000, and that's $1,000 in passive income outside of having to take the car to the car wash and deliver it to the customer. This customer is flying in at about 10 o'clock at night. So for some of those of you who are not night owls, I'm not really a night person, but there's nothing like making money to be my alarm clock. If I'm being paid, I will be up. You can believe in that. So the guest is flying in around 10:30. We may as well round it up to 11 because once they get through baggage claim and get out to the pickup area, then it'll probably be closer to around 10:45 or so. So the guest is arriving at 10:45. We're going to get this car delivered. Once we have it delivered, we're going to catch our Uber back home. And then all we have to do is wait 15 days to pick the vehicle up. And the $1,000 is ours to do with what we want to do. Now think about it. If you had a vehicle on the platform, and let's say your vehicle was $300, I'm sorry, your note on the vehicle was $300, $400 a month, which is a very reasonable vehicle if you have decent credit, a very reasonable monthly payment on a vehicle or note on a vehicle if you have decent credit. On this single reservation alone, you've already profited $700, right? So again, if you are contemplating taking a leap of faith and believing in yourself, because who's going to invest in you if you don't? Who? If you don't believe in you, why should I? So invest in yourself. Get yourself a vehicle on the Turo platform. Start a business. Do whatever it is. I do have some other business ventures that I'm doing right now. I think I mentioned that earlier. And I'm contemplating whether or not I want to come here and walk you guys through the process so we can go through them together. So if you're interested, you know, I can sort of show you guys what I'm doing and we can sort of build businesses together. But anyhow, I got $1,000 to make, okay? I got things to do. And then after that, I'm going to see what other options are out there for me this weekend. You guys know that I quit Instacart last week. They played in my face one too many times. That was it. I didn't even tell you guys about another order there on Instacart where it was a double batch shopping at Total Wine and Big Lots, and the customer at Total Wine had 2 bottles of wine, 2 bottles of champagne that were about $100 a piece. It was a double batch, 13 miles, paying $50, and I accepted it. But when I went to Total Wine, the 2 items that the customer wanted were not there. So when the 2 items were not there, the customer canceled the order. Now I already knew that the good order was this Total Wine order, and they were trying to get me to take the leftover order because it was batched together. So I just left both of those orders, and you know, the representative was like, well, this is going to affect your cancellation rate. Tell that to someone who gives a damn, because if you're not going to pay me according to my worth, I'm not doing it. So anyway, you guys, we're going to get this vehicle dropped off. I'm going to get out here and hustle this weekend. Depending on what I do, I will take you guys along for the ride. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And again, if you have a vision, go ahead, get out there and start taking steps towards your vision. Do not be afraid to invest in your own success. It's up to you to believe in you. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Happy hustling.